Don't you fucking do it.
I,
Good job, Casey. You were the one who did it this time.
Yeah.
I think that was on purpose.
sorry, I was looking over races for a character that I want to play.
Anyways, hello everybody. Welcome back to the 20th Archivist, Chronicles of Umaria, Chapter 1, Shadow Falls, Episode 38.
Woo!
Which is wild to think about.
Uh,
Closing in towards the end here. The home stretch. I am, sorry. Oh my god, my mind blanked.
Yeah, you major blanks right there.
I blue screened. My name is Eli. I'm your acting archivist / dungeon master. As always, I am joined by Seven Winterfall, played by Jared.
Howdy.
Joseph Havard, played by Brian.
Allowing.
And Redwood, Velico Trevaux, played by Casey.
woo.
Yeah. Last where we had left off, our lovely group had begun to prepare for an attack against this mock haven tree known as the heart / the source of the blight that was created within a massive sudden fissure within the great forest, splitting the haven tree in its trunk, resulting in panic from the villagers of Velico Trevaux. After some investigating, that almost cost the life of one of our party members, they had discovered that the best way to handle this issue is to face it head on. Allied with the individuals that they had met during their journeys, including friends from the mountains, and from the swamps further down south, we return now to the haven tree itself, in the space of Velico Trevaux. During the days that have passed in preparation for the blood moon eclipse that is to occur, the sky had become darker. A heavy mist has settled over the forest floor, obscuring a good portion of it from view. Rain falls steadily, but in bursts. At least occurring once every hour, heavily, obscuring vision for a good, beyond, the stretch of one's arm, for a good portion of the time as everyone prepares. Weapons are made and given, spells are learned and taught. And then the day before this final night of the blood moon eclipse, this is where we convene with our party here. What are you all doing as you prepare for this final fight that is to take place in just mere hours?
So Seven will be making some more arrows, making sure he is well stocked up for the fight ahead, and just generally preparing, making sure his equipment's all good.
Your sister Thava approaches you and sits down beside you, kind of in a sort of she's silent for a moment. You can still see that even though it's been months since you had last seen her, she is still, while she isn't walking with crutches anymore or any sort of form of mobility support, she's still healing from the injury that she had taken when you had entered the swamp but months ago. So she rests her weight heavily on one side as she lowers herself to the ground and sits beside you.
You better be in the back lines during this. The others.
Well, I'm not exactly capable for a front fight, so that was the plan. But don't get yourself killed either. I know you.
Aye, that's fair. But I think the difference now is I actually have something worth living for now.
She gives you a small.
What?
She gives you a small smile and nods and goes. You think? You think they're watching us from wherever they are?
I don't know. I never pay attention to the whole god things and after everything's been going on. Maybe, maybe not.
I have a feeling she was talking about the parents.
She just nods. You notice that in tribute to Cattail, the woman who had raised her after you had brought her to Flexath down within the swamps, she now has a small, thin braid of her own within this massive mane of hair that she has grown out. That goes far down, and it actually, because of the straightening of the braid, you can actually see how long her hair truly is as it goes to like her waistline, and it's like beaded and braided and feathered in sort of the traditional way of the tribe and stuff down in Flexath, but she kind of fiddles with it a little bit and goes, What do you think will need to be done if it doesn't work?
What needs to be? Whether that's a fight to the death, fleeing for our lives, praying, whatever. But it's not going to come to that. If it does, I'll be dead in the ground.
She nods and just kind of continues to sit with you in this silence, just kind of a sort of like a sibling, like staying, like doing your own thing, but staying in the same space as siblings and family members often do.
Yeah.
And then for a moment, she like, as she's silent, she then sniffs the air and goes, "That's a new smell on you." It's like her. She like sniffs the air and she's like looks at you and like curiously and goes, "That's a new scent you're carrying there, Seven."
Devin just pauses with his arrow making and he just lifts his arms up and sniffs. I know
Not-
I've bathed
Not
yesterday.
not that kind of scent. I'm also gross. You see that like over time, more of the animal-like features that she inhabits from being who she is have peeked through her ears while they were like fluffy before, or more like feline-like now than before. Her face is a little flatter, has a bit more like feline features to it as she sniffs the air and she goes, "I'm talking about the change that you had since you and I last saw each other."
A lot of fucking things have changed, so you're going to be a bit more specific than that, sis.
The more animal-like one that you've...
Yeah. And Seven just casually transformed for a moment before turning back.
Using up your one for the day.
I will let him have this for free since it's like a brief thing.
And besides, it's the next day is when things are going to happen. It's not like I'm going to need it now.
It could be tonight, though. That's the problem.
The blood
be
moon
fine.
eclipse is tonight. This is the day before that fight.
Yeah, day before.
It's
worry
happening
about
tonight.
Don't worry about it.
It's starting tonight. That's
Anyways, she nods and goes, "Well, good to know that no matter what happens, you still maintain that wild side from when we were kids."
I don't think I was that bad when we were younger. Besides, you were too young to remember, as I remember.
See, I don't know if you know this, but trauma does funny things to people, Seven.
You want to talk about trauma? After the shit I've been through?
I think
He
that
kind of has a point.
I think it kind
But
of
she also has a point too.
I think it kind of just at that point just dissolves into like sibling bickering and joking and bantering. And we're gonna move on to Chisel. You're sitting in a small little fire circle with your family, the ones who had come to support you. Your father being one of them. And he sits with you. He's kind of silent and solemn as he looks to you and goes, "Better not be making any stupid decisions out there, you hear me?"
Speaking of decisions, who's the next heir?
He just kind of sighs and rubs his forehead, knowing what you're trying to imply here, and goes, "Don't even think about it."
But just
No,
hypothetically.
no. We're not talking hypotheticals right now. Don't even think about it. Do you know what your mother will do to me if I come back with you in a casket?
I'd rather be burned than buried.
Would still do it on home ground.
And I'm... Yeah. I'm not planning to do anything. It's just... With how things have been going for my friends and I, the plans we make don't always end up where we thought they would. And I'd rather take a hit than let one of my friends die.
He just nods. He's like whittling this like small piece of wood. It doesn't exactly have a solid shape or anything yet as he's working on it. And he looks to the fire and looks around at your family and goes, "We are all here because we would take hits from other people, so that way they don't have to." He pauses and looks to you and goes, "I guarantee you that not all of us are going to make it back home alive. But I've seen how you and your friends operate, how you all somewhat work together in a decently cohesive way. And I trust that they would do the same for you as you would for them. But I still need you as my son to understand that I don't want you taking unnecessary risks. Even if this is a fight that determines so much about our future."
And as the heir to the family, I'm going to make sure that every single one of you gets home before I do. I don't care if I have to be brought home in a casket or without my legs or arms. I'm making sure every single person sees their family. Because to me, family comes first, before my own health. It's always been that, and forever will.
Sorry, I had to let my cat out of the bedroom.
He just had an epic moment and you left?
No, I was still listening. I could still hear him. He nods. gives you a pat on the shoulder and goes,
I do have a question, Father.
hmm?
Do you happen to have that stick that I gave you?
I left it with your mother.
Okay.
Mom has the gun.
Mom has the gun.
Mom has the shotgun, so...
I mean, the fireballs feel more like a level of a pocket RPG than like than a gun.
Pocket grenade.
I mean, I would say all you have to do is point and your problems go away, which could be a shotgun, could be a bazooka, you never know.
Why not all of them
Reminds
all
me
at
of
once?
it reminds me of a quote. It's like when all else fails, Molotov cocktail. Because then boom,
Yes.
we have a completely different problem.
Just...
No, that
Oh,
solves
boy.
all the problems.
Anyways,
Just...
life lesson: everything goes wrong, throw a Molotov cocktail at it.
In game.
In game. He just chuckles at your question. Pats your shoulder. We're going to.
I think I'm going to do a little late night training. Please. Excuse me.
No,
And Chisel gets up and leaves.
go off and leave. Redwood. For the first time in over 13 years. -9 because of your weird spell mishap.
Well, technically it's still
I still
13
experienced those years.
Yeah.
He's just 9 years younger.
It's my skin routine.
Ached monthly.
Wild magic is wonder for the wrinkles.
One spell and they all just disappear.
You are, for the first time in 13 years, sitting in your home with your family. Your sisters, your brother, your mothers. All of you sitting together. Your sisters, being much younger, don't understand the weight of the gravity of what is to come. The two of them are simply doing what two twin sisters do, and that's bicker and talk and being young,
Cause
play.
problems.
Your mothers are off more to the side, whispering and discussing plans for what will happen when the fighting begins and how they'll handle it on their ends. Your brother himself is sitting at the hearth in the middle of the home, sharpening his blade, preparing his arrows, just putting a new string upon his bow as he just stares into the fire.
You know, I imagine my grand reunion being a lot less dreary and a lot less rainy.
He just kind of huffs a laugh at you as he looks at you out of the corner of his eye and goes, I imagined punching you in the face a lot more, if I'm being completely honest.
I did imagine you punching me in the face quite a bit more.
It may still happen.
It's good to see that Galia and Selenia are taken care of here. I'm worried that I caused too much of a hole in my leaving.
They were young. Plus, Mom told stories about you while you were traveling and doing your thing for your circle.
Oh god, what kind of stories?
The kind you would expect.
He's been hanging out with Evan.
The kind that you would have expected for someone who, kind that you would expect for when you were younger. Embarrassing stories to tell your younger siblings for them to chatter about later.
Lord. Look, I was only here 14 years. It's not a lot of stories, but ugh.
It's enough. You'd be impressed by how much our mothers remember.
I know.
You
Mom
never
was always
know.
rather sharp.
That's why she's chief.
I'm fairly sure she would have forced her way to the top anyway.
He kind of gives like a huff of a laugh, nodding in agreement, and goes, "Oh, most likely. Found some way, shape, or form to manipulate the elders into taking the position."
Absolutely. So, once it's over, what now? What then?
Well, um, considering that you did you tell him about your aging backwards of 9 years incident?
I don't think it's come up.
Okay. Uh,
Oh, that's gonna be an awkward situation.
he looks to you and goes, "Well, I am betrothed, and since you've been gone, my position as eldest of the household had reigned for a very long time. I will probably begin training as mother's heir."
Exciting, exciting. Is that what you actually want, though?
I believe it is what is required of me. It is what I've prepared my entire life for after you left. To do something else feels foreign and wrong. Not blaming you for your choices and
I
what
mean,
you needed to do, but
either way, you were still the elder, but. So, back to the same old then.
back to the same old, same old. What will you do now that you have come back? What do you think you'll stay, or will you continue traveling?
I don't know. It. I love my home and I love my family, but I don't know how welcome I am anymore. There's an entire world out there, and no one here seems to fully grasp it. I've seen wonders, terrors, and met both, well, gods and simple people, and it's a lot to just put on the mantle.
I'm impressed that you are not tired after everything you've gone through. I feel like I'd be exhausted.
Oh, I'm so fucking tired.
He looks at you, pauses for a moment, and then reaches up. You see that he's got kind of like a symbol around his neck that represents a Velicodravo. It's got the Haven tree carved onto it, and he grabs it and he pulls it. The leather cord snaps, and he hands it to you.
Thank you.
You do recognize this necklace. This is typically given to people of status, commanders and the like within the village, people who have high like standing with the other villagers.
You were just promoted.
Coven, like officially ranked coven members have symbols like these on them. He has it on him because he's technically the head commander of the like hunting and everything that goes on within the village. But he hands it to you. And goes, Our people are all leaves of the same tree. While not all of them may forgive you for what had happened, we all experience the same cycle at the end of the day. And I think that's what a lot of us tend to forget sometimes. I'm not going to beg you to stay when all is said and done. I know you. You're stubborn. Impressively so, but...
I am my mother's son.
Just don't forget where your roots are.
I wouldn't dream of it.
He nods and he pats you on the shoulder.
Now, I best get off. Rob might be finding small children, and well, that's great.
You head off to do you get up, you do your own thing. He stays sitting by the fire. All of you collectively spend time with members of your family in certain aspects before duty pulls you away. Eventually, night falls. The sky turns a watercolor painting of black and red layered over top of each other as the clouds become tinted with the blood moon. So the red slowly absorbing normally crystalline white. And it is here that things begin to change. Shadows become longer. The mist becomes a thick fog, obscuring much. Terrain becomes wet mud, slick by rainwater. Trees seem to reach down and attempt to grasp at your shadows to keep you in place. The world is beginning to change. The door to the prison has rattled on its hinges. Promises whispered and kept and altered, vows made, bonds forged and broken, bridges burned and rebuilt, all lead up to this very night. The three of you leave the Haven Tree in your respective groups. A party together in spirit, but divided in order to cover more ground, should things go awry. The darkness feels deeper, as if you'll fall into a void should you take a wrong step and trip. Animals are silent. There's not even the chirping of crickets within this night. Stars cannot be seen. As the blood moon rises and takes its shape within the sky, it is soon overshadowed as the eclipse shortly takes form within the hour after. A constant creeping sensation crawls up your spines, raising the hairs on the back of your necks and on your arms. Goosebumps form along your skin, a chill that should not be there but is. It feels as if the very forest is trying to swallow all of you whole as you move to the crag, where the source of all of this trouble, all of this pain, and all of this disfortune is seated. As you get closer, growls low and beyond animal and leaning more towards monstrous and bestial begin to rumble the ground itself, shaking the very branches where they rest. I would like each of you to please roll me perception or investigation.
Perception.
17, 21.
Jizzle. There he is.
3! Wait, that's a
Did
natural
not lie.
1! Starting off strong.
I was looking to see if I had like advantage from a rune.
No.
I don't. Suck.
You all continue to move. Weapons drawn, spells ready to be cast. Druids and hunters alike armed to the teeth with whatever defenses and offensive measures needed to be taken prepared. 3 groups. The three of you leading the first charge, while the second group waits a few minutes before leaving, and then the third group following the same pattern. With you in this party are as follows. Helen, Venkashale, Chisel, your father, is within the group, along with 2 of your uncles. You also see, among them, is, Ayan is leading the second group, with your mother's, Redwood. You also see that Pear Dash, even though she had stated in the planning that she would not be venturing into the crag, instead staying up top, is also moving with all of you. Thava is leading the back charge of the third group. You all move collectively and slowly through this dense forest. Redwood, with a 21 perception, I have to ask, how far is your dark vision?
I believe it's traditional 60.
I would like for those of my friends who have dark vision of a traditional 60 feet or of any sort of distance to cut that in half. For in this space, the shadows are more than just shadows, and the dark is more than just the dark. It is a thick blanket of velvet that covers your visions. In Redwood, you notice this as you venture within the brush and through the trees of this place. I'm going to need Chisel. With your natural 1. Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Is this against magic?
It is not against magic.
It is against the rocks in the gravel.
I am going to use Indomitable.
Okay.
Not much better.
A 4 is better than a 2, though.
It's better than a nat 1 because I have a +0.
You are going up in numbers. That's the good point.
Chisel,
Yes.
you are gripped by a odd, cold, chilling fear as you venture through this dark. You have advantage from now on with perception checks, but disadvantage with investigation. Anything requiring an intelligence check also is with disadvantage.
Oh, darn. I am not built around investigation or perception.
That's fair, but I'm still telling you that's what it is right now.
Yeah, just, eh.
7 with a 17. You notice, similarly as to Redwood, the strange sort of darkness that is overtaking this forest. While one would normally assume such things to be of magical sort of, like, like the responsibility of magic taking place here, this feels oddly natural at the same time. There's no warning bells for you, Redwood or Thevin, of this being of magical origin, which is probably much more alarming in terms of the fact that this is so bizarre and odd compared to a natural nightfall.
Thevin with his group just kind of speaks up. Alright, get close, eyes peeled, weapons high. This ain't right.
You do know we're in the same group, right?
3 of you are, in
I
fact, in
did.
the same group.
And yeah, I
Yeah, you
talked
just...
to the group.
Okay. So, you all move collectively, slowly, carving a path for the other 2 groups behind you to keep with as you make your way deeper and deeper towards the crag. The more that you move closer to this massive fissure in the ground, you do note black, sort of odd particles are kind of falling from the sky like an ash. And you notice that the color here becomes duller the further the closer you get, almost as if the color is quite literally being sapped from the natural plant life of this place. You move further and further in. I'm going to need everyone to give me one more perception or investigation check.
Skiption.
Holy shit!
Perception.
This is my domain.
That is true.
Apparently so.
You have.
That was a nat 1.
All
For
right,
Thevin.
Thevin, I'm going to need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw here.
That sucks. He has a higher. Add a natural 1. He has a higher perception than Chisel with a natural 1.
Well, I'm also the hunter. I have to be prescriptive.
Alright, with an 18, you are not afraid, but you do feel like an odd shiver run down your spine briefly as you try to see in the dark and find yourself struggling to do so. Your senses are on high alert for more sounds and things due to this darkness, so attempting to look around and gain sort of an idea of your bearings is difficult, to say the least.
You scary skeletons.
We're a few months out from that.
Hold on a second. Okay. So. Redwood with a natural fucking 20.
Yeah.
In the distance, you see a strange green glow within the dark, with hints of purple in its edges. And at first you're confused because you can't really see, and you narrow your eyes and you try to step closer, and you see it very briefly flash, like the closing of an eye. And then you see more begin to appear within the darkness around your group. A low sound, not too unlike a growling, snarling animal, takes root within the forest, along with the rustling leaves and the terrifying, seemingly whispering shadows. I'm going to need everyone here to roll me initiative.
Here we go. There we go. Nat 20, total 30 Nish.
Jared! Alright, you got an alert, didn't you?
I did take alert. Chisel,
Huh.
my guy.
Your initiative is somehow higher than mine.
I
With a nat one, your initiative.
That is nuts.
said I rolled a dice, got a nat 100 on it. I did say, there goes all my luck for the rest of the night.
You did indeed say that.
Too bad we're not playing blank slate. The amount of d6s you'd get.
I know.
Alrighty. So, hold on, I'm just marking a couple of things here.
And I don't even have an advantage on initiative like barbarians do. Ah.
One.
A lot of monsters, a lot of things to kill,
A lot of things to
a
kill.
lot of death to deal.
That's fine.
Okay. Just quickly pulling up a couple of character sheets here.
Where'd Brian go? I look over and he vanished. Poof! With the wind.
Brian gone.
How dare.
So this is for Ben. Oh no, this is Helen's. This is Van's.
So, just so I'm in the clear, who is in our group?
So the people within your group are as follows. You have Ven Kashale, Peardash, Helen, the three of you, and then we also have a couple of Chisel's family members. So he's got a couple. So you have a total of 4 of his uncles with you in this party. You also
The uncles keep multiplying.
you have a total of 4 uncles within this party. Along with it, you also have 3 hunters from Aen's group. So you've got
A lot of people.
yes. On initiative.
Since this is the shit hits the fan type of few episodes we're going into, then I'm expecting a good chunk of people to die, not just the nameless NPCs, but we might see Ven taking an arrow to the throat or a claw.
Or to the
It's
eye.
so unfortunate that Sustius isn't here to die.
Oh yeah, it's convenient. Sustius is nowhere to be seen.
Mm-hmm. He must be on the enemy team.
Indeed.
He's already dead.
We don't know that until we find his corpse.
We're
Even
just
then,
we're just roasting on him, and he's already dead.
turns out I got mauled by a bear on the way over. He's just in the
Well,
road.
you have to remember he does still have a duty to fulfill back within the Temple of the Golden, the Sanctum of the Golden Thread.
Sure he does.
I'm sure he does. In a war against a god, who better than a cleric?
Yeah, fair. Especially if that cleric's god's an antagonist, the one
A
you're
demon.
fighting.
So we've got a 30 for our lovely 7 here. We've got an 8 for Redwood,
Hello.
and then
It's
we
like,
have...
Do I go after Redwood or before Redwood?
Well, it depends on how everyone else rolled here.
No, well, I know, but I
Well,
rolled a nat
ultimately-
1 plus an 8, so that's a 9, but
No,
Well,
a
typically
natural,
Redwood
a
rolled
natural, a natural 1 for initiative is still a natural 1.
so I go dead last.
Yes, you do.
You're the fastest of the slow people.
So I need to roll for 4 uncles here.
It's like combat starts. All right, I take aim. No, Thevin, you're not going first. What?
yeah, yeah. One creature has a plus 15, so no.
Thanks.
So I got over 30. Oh.
So he got that. And then what did he get? He got a that.
Balloon.
No, he did not get a balloon.
I wish I had a
have no
balloon. A
He
flying chisel
got
would be scary.
that.
It's like that one Pikachu gift with the 2 balloons and it flies.
And he also got that. Okay. Your uncle's chisel had rolled really fucking well, by the way.
Really, what?
Really
Really
well.
fucking well.
Oh, I also forgot to mention that Chisel, your dad is in here.
No, you did.
I did mention that? Okay, I wasn't sure if I did.
Yeah.
Or not.
Yeah. I also said dad really weird. I thought it's like I forgot to mention Chisel, you're dead.
Just instantly dead. Beholder disintegration ray.
So that's that one, and then oh god. Okay.
I would get revived from that.
So
Redwood, do you have Revivify?
No, we have the snowflake still.
Oh yeah.
Eli has to hit me for about 300 HP before I'm
Jared.
dead.
Jared, of course I have Revivify. That was a whole plot point.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you have it listed down. Just because you can cast it does
It's
not mean
from
you have
my
it prepared.
subclass.
I'm
It's
just
always prepared.
I did not know this. Thus I was asking questions.
okay, and now
I reincarnate if you really fuck up.
We'll see where the day takes us.
what do they have for their decks? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six.
No, 5's good.
How about 10?
No, 5's good.
Okay, what about 50?
It better be rats with 1 HP each.
Ah, but you see, the swarm method of rolling, where instead of rolling 50 dice to see which ones hit, you just roll 1, and then they all hit or all miss.
You add 50 to that.
Yes.
Just... Oh boy.
1d4 plus 1 piercing damage doesn't sound like a lot until it's 50.
Let's see. That one, and then that's number 5, and then lastly number 6.
Number 6?
Number 6. Okay, and now
We got the codename Kid Next Doors here?
If it only was Mumbo number 5.
Yeah, unfortunately we're missing Uncle number 5.
that is a 5. That is a that, and that is a oof. Oof. Why did he get that? Okay.
Well, I know this combat's going to be just a slog and time fest. Just sitting here.
Well, we'll see.
There is a lot going on here, but we'll see.
I mean, perhaps a lot of people are just gonna die right off the bat.
Nicely that. All right,
Speaking of killing, let me make sure.
here we go.
Whoa.
We're gonna go ahead.
Denied. Sleet
And
storm.
drop this and go ahead to.
Pink
Fairies
fluffy
Islands.
unicorns dancing on rainbows.
Not that. Where is it? Here it is. All right. As you all begin to prepare yourselves, a decently lean, muscled creature comes out, bow-legged, clawed hands, a singular green eye on the center of its head, with many barbs traveling down its back. Very skull-like face, like a bear skull face to it. Fangs sharp and pointed. First to act within this initiative is Seven, as you see surrounding you are these odd creatures as they creep out of these shadows.
Being the first shot of the combat, I'm going right for the biggest motherfucker. Hunter's mark and fire.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit for me, please.
Mm-hmm. 33.
33 will do it.
I think that hits.
Yeah. Hunter's mark. Your enemy. Hemocraft. Yep.
Second attack.
Yeah, do your go ahead and roll your second hit.
26.
Yeah?
18 on the second hit.
Okay. If someone wants to go ahead and calculate that for me, Jesus.
Human calculator.
22, 23, 26, 29, 39.
Good God, okay.
Just see 6. Since I'm using the Thornbow, which fires 3 for the price of 1. Just see 6 strings of arrows sing to the air, striking its head.
Also, question, Jared.
Hmm.
Does Giant Slayer activate on the second arrow?
Ooh,
Since
good
he is now
point.
missing HP.
Colossus Slayer. Good call. So add 2 more to that.
So 41. No. Yeah. 41. Should be.
Okay. Sick. You pierce this thing. It's got like a tough, sort of rough skin to it. As you fire this arrow, it spreads through this thing's skin and pierces within its chest. It releases a very loud, ground-shaking roar in retaliation. Up next, we have one of your uncles, Chisel. Let's see. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss.
What are their classes?
Hit. I'm just using like a base monster stat block for your uncles of like peasants. Unfortunately.
We brought 4 commoners on the battlefield.
Yeah.
It's all hands on deck.
All hands on deck. All of them
Great.
miss. And there, one of the creatures from behind comes up to you. Gonna come up to you, Chisel. You're right there.
Okay.
You're in the back of the pack. Let's see here. Ooh. First, I need you to do me a favor. I need a Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Nice.
Uh,
It's Chisel. Of course he passes con saves.
Is it a poison?
No.
Okay.
Next. Go ahead and put these two died there and grab these two here. I'm assuming a 19 hits, but a 9 does not.
No. A 19 does not hit.
We
My
have
AC is now a 19.
meets beats, remember? That's how we...
So yes, the 19 hits.
Unfortunately, that is the rules of meets beats here.
Unfortunately, on the internet, we meets our beats.
We meets our beats.
Beat the
Okay.
beats.
Oh wait, I forgot to add the +4, so even if it was... Whoopsie. Okay, that's my bad.
You don't need it.
Yeah, I don't need it.
I don't need it.
I need it.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
Go ahead and take 9 damage for me here. Okay, next. Another one of these creatures is gonna... another one of these creatures sees that you had shot its buddy, Thevin. He's gonna charge at you. I'm going to need you to do me, quickly, Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. Oh hey, 19.
Hey, you're fine. 16. Does a 16 hit?
I'm going to redirect that.
Well, you don't have to because a 16 doesn't hit if it's aiming for me.
Okay. 16 does
Okay, never mind then.
not hit, but does a 18 hit?
Redirect.
I'm going to redirect that
Okay.
into the creature that Thevin shot.
Shot earlier? Okay, so this
Yes.
thing will do the damage to its buddy instead. Killing it. So that guy's dead.
Yay!
You know, for such a big fella, I thought he was going to take more hits than that.
He probably had like 70 HP, and you did 30.
I did 40, thank you
You
very
did
much.
40 in one hit.
You did 40 in one hit.
Technically 2.
Hunter's gonna go ahead and take a shot here. Panics and misses. Helen!
I can't redirect it since I used my reaction already.
That's fine. Helen is gonna go ahead here and she's gonna be cool is what she's gonna do.
Fireball.
She's gonna cast a quick first level spell of Magic Missile.
Cool.
Let me just double check Magic Missile real quick. Actually, no, she's not going to cast it at first level. She's going to cast it at...
9th level.
She's going to cast it at 3rd level. So that is... 4 d4 here. Am I missing a d4?
Maybe.
Whatever.
No.
See a suspicious D4 shape under your skin.
2, 4,
Under the foot.
8.
Under the sea.
Painful to me.
12. Plus 1. 12 plus 16 damage from Girly. To the one that had attempted to strike at you, Chisel. So he takes that hit. Venkashale is up next.
Vinny boy.
Let's see here. What can Venkashale do here?
Vin can heal.
Ven can't heal, but he doesn't need to heal anybody right now.
Well, healing me would be nice.
You only took 9 damage.
Healing me would be nice.
That's still 9 less damage than what he started with. Look at the boy. He's about to kill over.
How dare.
At 112 HP.
He is going to cast... He's gonna cast Spirit Guardians. I believe that is a concentration spell for your boy. Yes. Any creature that enters must make a Wisdom save. Failed save,
Take damage.
the creature takes damage. He's casting it at its base level of 3rd.
Spirit Guardian?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we're gonna move on here. So he's got that set and ready. Next. Okay. This creature is going to go ahead and swing out at a couple of people here.
And just like that, our entire force is cut in half.
Actually hits one of your uncles, Chisel. So that's
Uncle No Name the Third.
Uncle No Name the Third.
Uncle Hester.
It's pronounced Anam.
Nam.
So that is 12. He also needs to make a wisdom save, con save. Fails. Takes.
He's dead, probably.
Oh yeah.
If only they weren't commoners.
Yeah, your uncle dead.
Oh no.
We brought a villager with a stick to fight eldritch horrors.
Typically how it goes, unfortunately.
Boblin the Goblin, no!
Pear Dash is up next. She's standing next to your uncle as he falls, so she's gonna go ahead and cast a spell. She does not have that spell.
It would have been so funny if she did.
See what she can do.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ooh. She's going to point at you, Chisel. She speaks some sort of strange word in her native tongue. She's gonna cast Enlarge and Reduce on you.
Oh no, don't!
Your attacks do an extra.
Big.
Your attacks do an extra D4 damage.
I really wish she didn't, because I could have done Giant's Might, which would have grown me to large, and then large reduced would have made me gigantic.
No one is screaming a battle plan.
No one is, in fact, screaming a battle plan.
Well, it's only been 6 seconds.
The battle plan is to kill everything that moves. That you didn't come in with.
It's also not my turn just yet.
Uncle hits something! Holy shit! Okay, it does a total of... Oh. That much damage to that guy. Chisel, your father is going up. Makes 2 attacks. Hits 1. Does that. Yeesh. So that's an additional 10 damage to that thing. Get rid of that. Okay. Another hunter. Fires his shot. Misses. Redwood, you're up.
All right. First things first, we're gonna expend a shrub.
Rub Bamps.
Expend the shrug.
Bamp.
Bump.
Bam.
Go boom. It looks like a tomato.
All right.
Looks like a fox.
It's a
What
tomato.
spell? What spell? What spell? What spell? We're in danger. There's lots of people. I cast fireball on myself.
I mean,
Well, it
that could
could
solve
be
some
funny.
problems.
It'd get rid of the whole like waiting for turns kind of deal.
I mean, it'd be smarter if you teleport Shrub and you into just the big group of enemies and then fireball on yourself.
Unfortunately, I do not have immunity to fire damage,
And
that sacrifices the last thing you do, not the first.
Mhm.
Wait! Don't you have spellcrafter? Spell shaper?
Oh my goodness, I do.
See?
So yeah, just
Bam,
magic. Bam.
No, it's bamf, then boom.
You know what's wild?
Hmm.
I don't have fireball.
How dare
Well, I mean, it makes sense. He wasn't based around fire.
The fire
That was
druid
a-
does not have fire.
He was terrified of fire in the
We've
half
been
of the
through that
season.
character development.
Doesn't mean he can redo spells he's learned. Also, I don't think Fireball's a druid spell.
No, but it's a wizard spell.
You would actually have
Looking-
to learn that.
There was
We made a wand of fireballs.
Fireball.
I do have that fancy little amulet that lets me cast fire-based spells as a bonus action. So, maybe each people put a wall. Should I go melee?
That is the
I mean-
wildest thing I've heard from you this entire campaign. Should I go melee?
You're not gonna hear any counterpoints from me.
Okay, Mr. Plus
I-
15 hits.
Then
No,
we're about
okay.
to have the strangest fucking interaction. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast the spell Fire Shield. It creates thin and wispy flames that surround my body for about 10 minutes without concentration. And whenever a creature within 5 feet of me hits me with a melee, I explode with fire, dealing 2d8 fire damage. So
And this is free?
this is a 4th level spell.
How many other 4th level spells do you have?
Aura of Life.
And that's just healing?
Yeah.
Go ahead! Do the funny.
Alright. It's the funny out of character, but in character, Redwood is going to wrap himself in flame. And he knows he doesn't need to hit something, but he is going to charge a creature and just try and get a quarterstaff hit.
Okay, go ahead and roll to
Can't
hit.
you do savage?
like- For what I believe is the first time ever, Redwood is using a melee attack.
I mean, not for the first
You've
time
used
ever.
melee attacks. It's just with the
quarterstaff?
quarterstaff. You've never used your quarterstaff.
Yeah.
You've always
you
used
use magical
savage
yes.
instinct or something like that.
Primal
You ripped a
savagery.
golem apart with your bare hands.
That's primal savagery. That's a spell. That doesn't count. Anyway,
It's still
You have bare
melee.
fists? You have bare fists?
16 does hit.
holy shit. Whack.
3 damage. Hell yeah.
I'm not meant to be the offensive. I'm meant to be the defensive bomb.
Defensive and support.
Okay.
If
All
only
right.
I didn't roll that nat 1, I would be able to do something.
Redwood is on fire in the middle of hell.
In the middle of a forest where we've been told not to set things on fire.
Well, we're the Craig.
The irony of it all.
Anyway.
The one person who said don't set things on fire is now on fire.
Oh no, don't worry. My entire plan was revolving around fire. Speaking of, Shrub's gonna cast Wall of Fire.
There we go.
Ah, okay. Things need to make a dex saving throw if they're in the line of the firewall, right?
And the wall we were gonna build the wall is a circle around the party, with damage side facing outward.
Damage
Ah!
Alright, so,
I can't do anything! Then.
I'm sorry. If something gets through the shield, fucking whack it.
And hey, since you're at the end, things are probably gonna walk through the shield.
what is the DC for this dex saving throw?
My DC, so 18. Damn, I've gotten bigger.
We get a +3 here.
Actually, you've gotten smaller because you de-aged.
Failed.
What? I have a question.
Succeed.
Yeah.
Wait, never mind.
Failed. Failed.
Question apparently answered.
So there
Well-
are... So 2 succeeded, 4 failed. So what's the damage?
It is going to be 5d8. See, my melee weapon's not the main source of damage.
No, it's your exploding fox.
Hey,
19. Okay, so... That brings down... This one by a good chunk. That brings down... This one. Oh, hello. Come on. This one... So that was wait.
I'm supposed to have a higher DC.
2, 3,
Oops.
4. Okay. Cool. And that is your turn?
That will be me, yes.
A hunter... We're gonna make... He's kind of scared right now. We're gonna make him roll a wisdom saving throw.
8 plus proficiency, so that's 13 plus con.
That is a failure from the hunter. He begins to run, but the moment that he runs, something within the shadows grabs at his ankles and drags him into the darkness.
that's why you don't fucking leave the group.
That's why we got a big safety circle.
He freaked.
Stay in the hula hoop of doom.
Which one?
Uh,
There's 2.
Next.
The one
I
we're
am the
currently
hula-
standing in.
Okay, so remind me, wall of fire. If something wishes to pass through it, they need to make another dex save, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It can, well, no, it can enter the wall. It will just take the damage.
Okay. Then can you go ahead and roll that damage while I roll this multi-attack?
See? It's not a full protection shield. You can whack things. 28.
28. Okay.
It's dead.
It's not dead.
I wish it was dead.
Chisel whack it!
I can't. It's not my turn.
Cool.
You whack it soon enough,
wait.
dear child.
That was the wrong.
Child, I think I'm older than you.
I'm also talking about IRL because you are the youngest.
Okay.
No, Eli's the youngest.
Hey, let's not talk about ages here. Remember, I'm the one who's trying to kill you guys.
Then why
Throws
would
it-
we listen?
Throws a Tarrasque at the table.
A worthy fight.
Worthy foe.
Charm creature.
Finally, someone that might actually
Animal
be
handling.
able to take you guys down.
Animal handling.
Fires an arrow into its eye.
Dead instantly.
Okay.
Huh, it looks like it went right through the brain.
So the creature is still up, impressively.
It's on fire, but
Gonna take a couple of swings at you. Shizzle.
okay.
Hit me! I'm a bomb!
Okay, so the first one was a natural 20.
I'm a bomb!
I can't do anything.
Second is your AC is a 19. So the second one doesn't hit, but that natural 20 does.
I have to make a con save, correct?
No.
You know what? It's
I
barbs.
thought...
Oh,
Barbs?
barbs.
Barbs.
Okay.
Who are you going to give advantage to?
That went from a
You
natural.
take it.
That went from a natural 20 to a 2. Redwood, I'm going to need the Constitution saving throw from you.
Huh?
Oh,
Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oops, I clicked the wrong button. I was trying to
that's a
short.
fire shield.
That's fire shield.
Yeah. Could you not? Where's my buttons? There's my buttons.
It's on your character sheet.
Okay.
That's
you are
Steeds.
you are incredibly lucky. You feel your magic for a very brief second begin to waver as something attempted to seep into your bones and harm you, as this creature has looked at you. Fizzle, it is your turn, my friend.
Hello! Well, I'm currently very large. And that means
Also,
I have advantage.
I did say that went to chisel, right?
I think you did, yes.
And enlarge reduce gives me advantage on attacks? Or is it just the D4?
It's just the extra D4.
Okay. Well, I have advantage, so swing.
Wow. Okay.
28.
There you go.
Okay. This.
Okay.
Hold on. And Frostbringer. That's a D6. A D4. So that is 42 HP.
You managed to successfully kill the creature in front of you.
I walk up to the next one.
Go ahead.
And swing. 28.
What is
Oh my
going on?
So 18,
It's like Reggie Gigas with slow start.
23, 26. That is 30, 52 HP.
How do you want to do this?
Well, I am currently large.
Yeah.
I want to grab it and just whack it like a gopher.
Like a whack-a-mole. Grab the machine and just... Alright, yeah, you do
Just
that.
Splatter.
It splatters
So
in
how
your...
many's left?
You see that there are still 3 of these creatures left.
How many extra attacks do I have? I'm gonna walk up to the next one.
Roll to hit.
21,
21 hits.
18, 20, 24.
That one is dead.
Extra attack.
Oh my god.
Action surge.
All the hits, all the bonks.
Whack, whack, whack,
I
whack,
want
whack,
to use
whack.
action surge.
Welcome to high level fighter.
No, don't use it yet.
No. Okay.
Just
What
like
can I do as a
whack-a-mole with
bonus
my
action?
monsters.
You decided to bring my uncles and father as commoners. What can I do as a bonus action? You know what? In addition, invoke this rune as a bonus action. You can use your reaction. No, I'll activate Storm Rune,
Okay.
which means for the next minute, I can dictate if anything has advantage or disadvantage.
Gotcha. That's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Moving up to the top of the round, 7.
Woo.
All right. Moving Hunter's Mark to the closest beastie and shooting upon that.
All right.
How
21.
specific?
Yep.
This one does have damage on it, doesn't it?
Okay. So there's Colossus Slayer. Before I fire my next attack, is it dead?
How do you want to do this?
At 8. So 7, kind of looking for his next target, sees it. Which one specifically is this? Like, how is it acting?
This one is like, this one is closing in on Peardash in specific to try and like get a strike at her to try and bring her down. It doesn't necessarily seem that they're hunting kind of pack-like, but they're not working together in a way that is cohesive. It's clear that they were just thrown out here for something and found you guys along their path. So they're just kind
They're
of like
more like hyenas than wolves.
correct.
So saying this, as it's like going for Paradash, I fire, shooting it right through the head, costing it to the ground. And then I go for the next target, if there is one, correct?
There are 2 more.
There's-
One's damaged.
There's one left.
I thought I didn't kill. You said there were 3 left, and I moved to the next one. So
Yeah, and you killed him. You killed 3 of these things already.
Oh.
Alright, that's a 29 to hit on the last one with 22 damage.
Yeah, it's dead.
Quick Chemocraft die. Just a little
It's dead.
extra nudge. From one headshot to another.
I'm going to close my initiative tracker now. Because, holy hell. Good thing there's none of that for the rest of the day. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. Quick 10-minute break. Believe it or
I
Edward
not,
stands there, breathed in flames. Nothing hit me.
I could just see Eli slowly dying as it
I swear I gotta throw like ancient dragons at you guys in order for something to happen. There's no
They
suspense.
probably even know that. They probably even know Redwood. That would be the problem.
They wouldn't. That's.
I just hit him with the ancient draconian version of what's that?
All right, we will be back in a bit. We'll see you guys then.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We have returned.
I don't think
Howdy.
he's back.
Casey!
Is the muta?
Huh?
There he
Josh
is.
back!
What?
Since your camera is busted, you have to actually say shit.
I just sat down.
A likely story.
Well, we have
How would you go
returned.
get a brownie?
Ooh,
A
what kind of
likely
brownie?
story.
We went to Domino's the other night, so we got those cookie brownies.
Oh, those are so good.
Ooh.
Anyways,
Kind of-
Biz.
where we continued from where we left off. The corpses decimated of these creatures, thanks to the might of Chisel and Seven's quick shooting. We once again find ourselves within this silent, darkened forest. It is eerie still, despite the death that just happened. As if the chaos had silenced as soon as these creatures were killed by your hands and weapons. One of the hunters starts to shout out, "Where did he go? What do you think took him?"
Things we'd rather not know.
Hey,
Doesn't matter, he's dead already.
we can't afford to lay about. We gotta get moving. Stay close. Don't let your fears get to you, and you might just survive.
He just simply nods. Your father, Chisel, passes by your now fallen uncle. Doesn't necessarily stop too long, just long enough to close his eyes before moving onwards. You don't have time to stop and care for the dead at the moment.
Born? No, but I will do something.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to take his weapon, whatever it was. It doesn't matter. It's mostly sentimental right now. And basically cut out the clan symbol.
Okay. You cut out the clan symbol. Doing it quickly, as to not waste time.
It's not even just... Chisel doesn't care. He's just... If he has to rip the shirt, he's gonna rip the shirt.
You do this in hopes to lay the spirit of this individual to rest, of your uncle to rest. You then continue on, Paradash looking about, and goes, "That creature, it's not from here, we need to keep moving."
I'm pretty sure nothing here is from here. But keep moving.
Everything we faced is not from this world.
You all continue to move. Shraba is no longer on fire. She extinguishes herself so that way she doesn't give your position away so easily. As you move, the darkness continues to encroach, almost as if more and more shadow falls from these trees, completely eclipsing whatever light the eclipse may have had coming down from it. It's like the forest has suddenly become denser and thicker overnight as you continue. I'm gonna need everyone to please roll me survival checks
Survival.
to make sure you're staying on the path. 22, 20.
19.
Holy shit, we survived.
We know a thing or two because we sing a thing or two.
Yeah.
We've done a thing or two.
That too.
Or more.
Probably 5.
So you guys all continue moving through this forest. Despite the sudden spurring forward of this intense brush and overgrowth, there You can see traces of a path that the forest had seemed to almost attempt to cover up, and you follow it. The natural trackings of animals from before all of this, keeping the path tamped down and still somewhat usable to your trained eye. You move through this space with an alertness from time of experience of facing things from the dark. You continue to move forward. I'm going to need one last survival check, but this one will be at disadvantage due to the strange occurrences of the forest here.
Oof.
20,
15.
15, 12. Who's leading the pack here?
That would most likely be Thevin.
Or Chisel, or both.
Well, the enlarged / reduced has finally been dispelled. She's not going to hold that spell for too long because she doesn't want to
Exhaust herself.
exhaust herself, and she also doesn't want to give away your position either.
Yes, but also Chisel would hopefully be first because he can take a hit if needed.
Okay.
Especially if
So-
it's a surprise attack. So I think it would be Chisel, then Thevin.
Okay. so-
Agreeable?
Yeah, it's more like Thevin's definitely like the one technically in front till field.
Okay. You do that. You all taking your respective places within the marching order here. Time and movement feel slow here. Almost as if you're wading through honey or mud. You all push yourselves, starting to become tired despite the fact that you spent the entire day up until this point doing nothing but resting and preparing for this moment. I am going to need everyone to go ahead and make me wisdom saving throws here.
Oh boy.
Against magic.
Oh hey, nat 20.
Against magic?
Not against magic.
Wow, guys.
You know what? We're gonna take a luck point from that necklace, and we're gonna, not do that.
Much better.
Okay.
And I'm not going to use Indomitable.
Okay.
Because I'd rather save that for, like, magic or something.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Jesus. Okay. Thevin,
Mhm.
Redwood. The two of you continue moving. You still feel that sort of weird slowness. There's like a weird itch, like a pressure at the base of your skull. It's like it's enough. It hurts enough that you're like stumbling. Focusing is hard, and your vision actually starts to become blurry as it forms into a really weird migraine. Chisel. Oh, Seven, you were gonna speak?
It was more so like, fucking hid. Briefly look to the rest of everyone else, see how everyone else is holding up.
You see that other people are also feeling the same thing, but there are a couple who are standing stock still, including Chisel.
Ah, fuck. Everyone, hold up.
Chisel, you stare at a spot in the ground in your for your body, but in your mind you are someplace else entirely. What you see: hands scrambling, clawing at dirt as rotten flesh and bone grasp at your feet and at your ankles. You feel them tugging at your pants. One of the
Take off the
face
pants.
they tug at
Yeah.
your No.
No,
Oh,
I was
no.
joking about taking off the pants.
These you watch as bodies, corpses of those long deceased begin to emerge from the ground. One of them being your uncle who had just passed, looking as if he's been decaying for ages, even though he literally just passed away, but you can't differentiate time here. It's weird, it's wrong. You also see your younger brother, the one who had unfortunately passed away while you were traveling. You see his face, his eyes are sunken. One of them hanging from his skull, the other completely missing.
Okay.
He starts clawing at your leg. You feel the sting of cuts from jagged nails, and it's almost as if maggots instantly begin to start eating at your flesh. I hope no one is eating right now.
Oh, no, I just got cheese curds.
Just imagine one in the back with a small little bag, cheese curds.
That's so unfortunate.
No.
Oh man, it's squishy.
No, just slightly melted cheese. He's been working with the fire.
I'm going to call it a night.
Nah, we gotta keep going. Hmm?
What can I do? What can I do?
Cry.
Crying is a free action.
Crying is indeed a free action.
Could I try and throw my brother off of me?
You know what? I'll allow it, sure. Go ahead and give it a try. It will be with disadvantage in athletics.
8.
You attempt to push off your brother. He was very young when he passed away. And the way he passed was incredibly unfortunate and brutal for someone of his age. You see that parts of his body are practically hanging on simply through the skin due to the crushing of the boulders that had fallen during the impact that crushed your brother. Despite the fact that he's holding on to you with a singular hand, clutching into your flesh, he is stronger than you despite his decayed and frail form. As he starts to climb his way up, dragging himself up your body to look you in the face and go, "Where were you?"
I'm going to hug him.
Interesting approach.
What the fuck?
Chisel has no excuses. He's still deeply hurt that he could not have saved him, but he also knows that he was not there to even try, and he probably would not have been able to due to his blindness. But he's just going to hug him.
You hug your younger brother. And in a moment, for some reason, the body of this individual stiffens. Your brother in your arms. And when you next blink, he's not a shambling corpse that has decayed, but instead a young boy. Same age he was when you last left. Maybe a couple of years older. He steps back from you, still kind of holding on to you, looking up at you now. Instead of clinging to you, barely. He smiles solemnly and goes, I'm sorry.
Be saying that to you. I have so many stories to tell you now, and I can't. I'm sorry,
Not your
and
fault.
I don't want. I don't want to let you go, but you need to rest. Please,
He simply
finally just rest and be happy.
He simply smiles. You blink, and the darkness that had been encroaching, the blood moon eclipse that had been hanging overhead, the strange darkness that had consumed this sacred place is now gone. Gentle rain.
Fizzle has died.
A gentle rain falls. Instead, the last remnants of a storm that had passed overhead of the forest. Leaves glistening with still, slick rainwater. As your brother looks next to him and up. Standing beside him is an incredibly tall figure. Swathed in dark fabrics. A cloak completely consuming everything of the figure except for their head. Stark black hair with patches of salt and pepper. He looks to you. His eyes are like galaxies, cloudy with speckles of white like stars that twinkle occasionally. He gives you a soft smile, his skin gaunt and close to his face. You're doing well. He tells you.
Not well enough. Please take care of him.
He simply nods, takes your younger brother by the hand and goes, you still have a job to do, and I wish you luck. You blink, and you are thrown back within the dark forest.
I gained another favor from a god.
Nah, just closure.
Same difference?
It just, I have, going by that logic, I now have 4 favors from gods.
While this is happening, we're going to go ahead and jump back a little bit to Redwood and Seven. Chisel is staring at the ground. His eye is completely vacant, rolled into the back of his head. You see that one of his uncles and one of the other hunters also, along with Peardash, are currently experiencing a similar phenomenon. Helen is aggressively shaking Peardash's shoulders to try and get her to snap out of whatever this is.
Seven is just holding Chisel's head up towards the sky and smacking him like, wake up! Hey, Chisel, wake up! Forward, like, palm, backhand, palm, backhand.
Just repeated clapping sounds of hand against face over and over again.
Stop that. Whatever he's in, we can't pull him out very quickly. We don't know how powerful it is.
Hey, so, smart ones, stop panicking. At least, Helen, you stop panicking. And do smart things.
I don't know what any of this is.
We'll figure it out as we go. Redwood is going to just do a general medicine check on Chisel to make sure this isn't some form of corruption or some form of paralysis.
Go ahead and roll me a medicine check. I don't think you've experienced anything like this before, however.
No, but we have dealt with corruption before. I think he would be able to
I'm looking
Something
for the
different?
normal and looking for what's not normal.
Okay, so I will say disadvantage because you've never experienced an individual with paralysis before, but I will give you advantage to make this a flat roll because you have dealt with blight-related stuff before. So this is a
Okay.
flat roll.
Redwood has experimented with the blight before.
On a 15. Again, similar to the knowledge that you know of earlier from the darkness encroaching and all of that, you know that whatever is happening is considered to be, right now in this world, during this time, a natural phenomenon. Which is really odd, because normally this would be considered a magical phenomenon, but something is currently being considered part of the natural world order to allow whatever is happening to Chisel and your companions to happen regardless of this. As to what is causing it, it's hard to tell. But you do know that he is physically unharmed, but you can see from the fact that his eyes, even though they're rolled back into his head, they're darting around within his skull still. It's clear he's seeing something, and everything that is occurring to him is much more mentally related than physically related. But you do see one of the hunters, as you're looking at Chisel, you see over his shoulder for a brief moment as you're inspecting him. You do see that the hunter who is experiencing a similar fate, black ichor, is coming out of his mouth and dripping down his neck, almost as if he is beginning to drown in whatever this dark corruption substance is.
Well, someone probably should fix that.
Steven, Helen, everyone get the ones who are paralyzed on their sides, making sure they can't fall over and harm themselves.
Ready? Come on, Chisel! As he's super dense.
I am very dense. I'm wearing
boy.
I'm wearing breastplate and have like 8 different weapons on me. Good luck trying to move me.
Yeah,
I
so
just have to get you to the ground.
I'm gonna need you to roll me athletics to push this guy over, please.
Okie dokie.
Fail.
16, not bad. You struggle. It's definitely a point where you're just like, all right, full shoulder to this dense individual.
Just you full on just tackle him.
Gotta get a running start like a football player.
Yeah, you like full body check him to get him onto his side. You see that Chisel isn't experiencing any black ichor coming from his mouth. However,
But he is crying.
Redwood is going to knee slide over to the hunter, and I'm going to cast Identify.
cast Identify. Identify is specifically towards magical occurrences, though, right?
I think.
I
You
believe.
set a decree throughout the casting layer what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Currently,
And it's not magical, it's
considering
natural.
it's considering the magic that it would normally be to be natural. Like whatever is happening, there's like a barrier that has been thinned within the natural order of the world enough that it is considering what is occurring here to be a natural occurrence of the world, like a disease.
I'm really arguing with the magical bylaws.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Disgusting. Alright, if it ain't magical, I do have an amulet that allows me to use 5 points to remove poisons or diseases.
Okay.
That's not poison.
So you apply it to this individual.
Magic disease.
Magic disease.
STD.
No!
The oak leaf of the gods.
So you apply it to this individual, correct?
Yes.
Okay, you apply it to this person. You see that they begin aggressively convulsing for a little while. They then suddenly, their eyes roll back forward, they roll onto their stomach, push themselves up, and immediately eject, like projectile, expunge a black substance from within their body that congeals into like a mass and seems to slither away. The moment that
Primal savagery stabbing that bitch.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit. Oh my god. with a natural 20, yeah, that'll do it. I'm not gonna make you roll damage for this thing.
Oh, what do you mean the ick is alive? No!
Just ha!
This thing had like 2 HP. It's instantly dead.
Yeah, even if he rolled just 1 damage, it would die to double the damage.
Yeah, so immediately this thing expunges itself from within this hunter's mouth. He's coughing. He's got like tears and snot dripping down his face. He's like wipes the black from his chin and from his lips. And the
What do you
moment
see? What's going on?
he like pants and he looks around and he goes, I saw my father. Saw some friends from a really long time ago. They were angry, but they died.
Okay.
They're dead.
Alright, the veil is really thin right now, so you might, I'm fortunate, have to say, you might see this a little bit more often.
Oh, that's comforting. What was that?
I'm very glad I did the very pacifistic way.
You did very pacifistic. You, Redwood, you look back at this like thing of schlop that you sliced into that expunged itself from this person's mouth. You had cut into it, and while it didn't feel like you were cutting through bone or anything, but it still felt like you were cutting through some sort of like flesh or fatty substance. That when you cut into it, it immediately bubbled and kind of spilled out and deflated and just bubbles oddly, kind of like a hot tar pit.
Dicky.
What
Ew.
a time for a burger.
You're welcome. I have no regrets. If I can't scar you guys emotionally through combat, I can do it this way.
I'm not scarred emotionally.
If anything, Chisel was the one healing.
Yeah, Chisel's the one who's fine right now. If a little upset by what just happened.
I've had both of my arms disfigured and one of them removed. Can I please be removed from the list of not traumatized through combat?
No.
I'm surprised you didn't, like... Well, no, you couldn't have resurrected yourself, because you'd have to cast the spell. Never mind.
Currently, so this individual, he's finally fine. Hair Dash, unfortunately, is looking worse for wear right now. Her mouth is actively bubbling. She's beginning to convulse. Her eyes have completely rolled into the back of her head.
Oh, fantastic. I have 2 use of that. I'm looking for the people in the worst condition.
Oh.
Paradash.
Hello, you. Womp.
So you
Oh,
hit Hair Dash with this as well?
Yes.
Okay, you hit Paradash with it. The minute that you hit Paradash with it, you have to hold it on her longer than you had to do with the other individual, with the hunter, as she instantly also rolls over, begins to also throw up this same gross black substance. But it's almost...
Somebody kill that!
It's not... Here's the thing, though. It's fighting back. It is... tentacle like shadow slime substance thing latches onto her mouth almost like a face hugger, attempting to keep itself in place inside of her body as she is attempting to rend it out. She even like has enough consciousness to like try and grasp at it, but she's very weak, she's very shaky, and doesn't fully have cognitive ability as she tries to grasp at it and pull it free from her face.
Alright, burning hands.
Oh, okay.
You wouldn't hit
I've got spell
Paradash.
shaping. I've got spell shaping. I'm grabbing the fucking slime and kind of just boiling it.
Okay. I'm going to say, roll me in athletics. Oh, well, it will be. I'll let you choose athletics or sleight of hand to see. Because if you do athletics, you were just straight up ripping this away from her face. If you do dexterity or sleight of hand here, you can rip this away from her face without causing damage to Paradash.
Hey, Casey,
I have athletics. I have
You
a
have-
6 in athletics.
you have advantage on sleight of hand, remember?
I have a 3 in sleight of hand.
Yes, but you have advantage thanks to a cloud room that is currently on your arm.
I know. 6 and no advantage, or 3 and advantage? Let's do the 3 and advantage.
With a 20,
20.
with a 20, you take your hand, still, I'm assuming still in that primal savagery sort of form from before. Carefully maneuver these wolf-like claws to wedge themselves between the grip that this thing has on Paradash's face and wrench it free from her body. Not only was it gripping hold, but it was also trying to force itself back down her throat. Long tentacle appendages that had been latching to the inside of her throat slide free instantly, making this thing look incredibly, disgustingly long as it expels from her body, and you instantly just crush it in your fist, and it, like, melts.
Redwood, unfortunately, only has 2 uses and spends his time looking after Chisel, making sure the ichor doesn't come up in him.
The ichor that you saw the hunter and Paradash see and experience does not come up from Chisel. Instead, he is on his back. There's no convulsing. But a single small golden light, like a firefly, comes out of his mouth and rises up before vanishing into the darkness.
Something different happened? What the fuck?
Just bleh.
You also turn around and you look around and you actually see that one of Chisel's uncles, a similar thing happens to him. Instead of the black ichor coming up, he lays on his back and a single firefly-sized light comes up out of his mouth and into the sky.
Damn,
Thankfully, there's
that's a
no
wholesome
to-
family.
Chisel, in this moment after this happens, you wake up. You are on your back on the ground looking up
Why
at
am I
the
laying down?
dark sky. You feel like you've
Why is my shoulder sore?
you feel like shit also. Like you feel like you're still getting over some sort of sickness, like if you've got a cold or something.
Why do my cheeks hurt?
Why is my face stinging currently?
Just why?
Chisel,
Why-
good, you're awake.
Oh, you're loud. What happened?
You kind of went into the kind of trance, some with some other people, and some other people started like leaking black stuff. You didn't go though, which is good.
Airdash seems to like she sits back on her haunches, looking up. Immediately, just makes like a most disgusting preparing a loogie sound ever, and spits the remaining black stuff out of her mouth and off to the side, and goes,
I
"That's
firebolt it.
thank you. That was disgusting." She like wipes the corners of her mouth and goes, "I never want to."
What happened to
experience
you?
it again. I saw my brother.
I did too, and my uncle, and a lot of my extended family.
Were they shambling corpses?
For a moment, yeah, and then they weren't.
I see. The hunter, who had also experienced something similar, he's like spitting it out and like coughing because of like the taste and the texture of what he had just expunged from his body. Goes,
Guys, you are expelling evil liquids. Please make sure they're in an area where I can clearly see them and get rid of them.
It's more like it's not like the thing itself. It's just like the leftover residue mixed with.
It's a
saliva.
residue,
Yeah.
and it's just bleh.
But do we
I
want
do
to
not
chance
care.
this?
You watch as he
Why am I not doing that then?
You tell me.
I hugged my brother and said goodbye. That's the only thing I did.
Wait, Perdas, did you smack your brother?
I kind of freaked out. I mean, I saw my I suddenly saw my dead brother scrambling out from under the ground of the forest.
Yes, but were you rude to him?
No! I ran
Punched in the
away.
face. Cast
No,
a spell.
I ran away from him.
Did you see a large figure in a black cloak, black,
No.
somewhat hot? No?
Somewhat hot? Really?
Someone hot.
No, I
No?
didn't see anything like that. No. It felt
Huh.
weird. It felt weird wherever I was. Anyone who would like to, go ahead and roll me. Because this is a natural order of stuff, go ahead and roll me a nature check here instead of an arcana.
Nature. 24.
13.
All of my good rolls are coming up. Never mind, I don't have proficiency in nature.
Yeah, we discussed this.
The druid.
I'm like, awesome. I'm rolling 9s on perceptions, 9s on medicines.
Or
Nice.
That's
Nines in
just
survival.
sad. Why does the druid not have nature?
This is a strange nature.
Alright.
Well-
7. You kind of start thinking a little bit, putting pieces together with that 24. Again, things are being warped currently due to the events and the way that the world is currently working right now. Things that would be considered natural, magical are being considered natural. Your best guess from what you can determine is that something that would normally be considered magical, now being considered natural, a natural order of the world, had tapped into the psyches of your companions in this party with you and attacked their most vulnerable places where they are grieving and used it and tried to weaponize it in a way that would cause them to pass from shock. Your
I
companion,
really ruined that for you, didn't I?
It was interesting though.
where Shizzle, you think the reason that Shizzle survived is because he made peace with something that he could not control despite his grief. Which is something that you have a sneaking suspicion Paradash and the hunter companion could not do in that moment.
Alright, lads, I have a theory.
A game theory.
Oh god, it's the book thing again.
It's not
Well-
the book thing. So I should probably write this down. Chisel, write this down.
I don't know how to write.
But they're rune crafting. Runes are a type of writing.
Can you read the runes?
I know, but I assume that's like a language thing.
No, it's just pictures.
Giant is mostly written based off vibe.
No, I thought that one kind of looked like a sun. Anywho, takes the book back.
Also, Eli, I would like to look over myself while he's throwing out weird ideas and theories.
Okay, what are you looking for?
Anything different, like any new markings, anything such as that, because that's gonna be weird to talk about.
You look over yourself, you don't see anything like that. It's very easy for you to, determine. There's also, because you've been, technically marked by multiple gods before, you kind of, know the feeling pretty decently well by now. There's no feeling like that anywhere in your body. Just kidding, you've been
Nope.
castrated. No, I'm kidding.
Well, the family's dying with me, apparently.
I am the last of the line.
I am the
and
last.
I shall sure it be.
I am a eunuch. Anyways.
I can sing soprano
Absolute
now.
eunuch.
Absolute eunuch.
Anyways,
Oh, you killed Jared. There he goes. We won't be getting him back for another 5 minutes.
I'm good. Keep going.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Damn it, Casey. This is why you shouldn't have
I'm
microphoned.
sorry.
But no, you don't feel any markings or tattoos or anything other than, the ones that you've already had. So, you just got a nod of acknowledgement, you didn't get, like, a signature.
Thank the gods. I don't need more people watching over me.
I'm thankful my camera isn't working.
I can only imagine
I
what's going
can't
on
turn
in
off
that
the
room.
stupid fucking grin.
I feel like if I looked at you at any point during the session, I would have crashed.
You'd break.
I would not be able to recover. But yeah, you don't have anything like that. Your uncle also stumbles to his feet after all of that. Kind of looks around. Sighs in relief that all that just is over now.
Who did you see?
Saw your aunt. My wife.
Oh. I don't remember her.
She died when you were really, really young.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Okay.
We should start going forward, though.
Airdash, once again, just kind of like hawks an ick-filled loogie into the forest floor. Because
Stop that.
I can't control it right now, okay?
The gag reflex.
She, like, wipes the corners of her mouth again, and you will continue on moving. And that is where we're gonna...
Also, what was your theory, Devin?
Oh, yeah. So, everything that would normally be magic-y-like is actually not magic-y-like. Like, it'd be like a fungus or a shroom or something like that, or some kind of poison. And what y'all were dealing with is y'all personal, like, ick and stuff. Trauma, regrets, that kind of thing. Everyone else, they fucking failed that test, so it was like killing them from the inside. You, though, you're like you're emotionally stable, Chisel, as Devin pats you on the shoulder. And never change.
That's not saying much out of this group. It's not saying
Coming
much.
from you, that's... I don't know how to respond to that.
You know, Devin has his bandit on. I think you can tell he has that dumbass smile from just looking at his eyes with his cheeks.
the lift. And that is where we're gonna end this session. Thank you everybody so much for joining us. We will see you next episode as we continue on Dark of the Blight.
Deeper into hell. Let's go. Gonna kick Second's ass.